Hi, friends. It's Monique, and welcome back to my channel. So, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the cards I made this week. Um, I know it's been a while since my last video, um, but life has been lifing. Been a busy time since my last video was posted, and things have slowed down a little. So, um, I'm trying to get back into the groove of things and get more videos out to you guys. Um, I have been able to craft a little during that time, but not a lot. So, yeah, it's just been a busy summer, as I'm sure some of you guys probably know, because your summer has been very busy too. Uh, so, this past weekend, this past Sunday actually, was World Card Making Day. And I was not able to make any cards before that or on World Card Making Day, but I was able to get some crafting done this week. I made sure that I squeezed out a little bit of time this week, and I made some cards in recognition of World Card Making Day, even though it has passed already. But, anyway. So, the cards I made, I'm very, very proud of. So, I really wanted to show you guys. I was like, I have to get a video out because I want to show them my cards. Um, they, the supplies that I used for these cards came from a Simon Says stamp card kit from, I think it was like March of 2025. Yeah, March of this year. I'm not sure, but it was called Tweet Friends or something like that. And I didn't do a lot with that kit. I didn't do a lot with that kit, and I wanted to finish it up because, as you can see, it has gorgeous paper. And I absolutely love the paper that came in the kit. So, I'm going to show you guys what I made. And then I guess we can talk about it a little bit. And yeah, because it's been a while. Let's catch up, right? So all of the cards are heavily influenced by Vicky P's. And Vicky P, if you watch any of my videos, I'm totally obsessed with her cards, with her art journaling. Like she is my best crafting friend in my head. So so yeah. So the cards are um, heavily influenced by the cards she made using this card kit. And I just kind of put my spin on them. Um, so this card in particular, it um, is very, very similar to one that she did. Um, that's where I got the idea to stamp in the box from. I think she did all hers in one box. And she had the hugs here and some flowers that were coming out of it. And she didn't have a bow on it. So I put the bow. I don't think she had a bow. I could be wrong. But I put the bow on because I absolutely love, I know I'm squirreling, but I'm not affiliated with Simon Says Stamp. So I'm not making any money from this. But I love this bow die set because I made bows. Let me tell you, I made bows with that die set using the Tim Holtz um, paper. I think it's called Confections that came in it. So yeah, like look at the bows. Like they're just gorgeous. So I was like, I have to have a bow on everything. Listen to me, everything. I put a bow on every single card. But anyway, so this was the die. It's called Pretty Bows by Simon Says Stamp. So I put a bow on my card and I stamped sentiment in a word in each box because they could, to me, they looked a little naked, only having the sentiment in one box. So I did both boxes, and I mean, I made a little mistake there, but it's fine. Um, and yeah, and I didn't want to take the time to fussy cut the flowers, so I left those off. And so this is my version of the card, a Vicky P's card. This is my version. And so on this card and on the other card, so the hugs, the hugs I love, but I was a little worried that the white was like too white. But then when I looked at her card, it worked. So I'm like, well, I guess it works because I even did it in the black and gold. And that doesn't look bad actually, but it was gold and not the rose gold of the confections because I didn't have any rose gold embossing powder. So I felt like the gold kind of threw it off. So I went back with the white. And of course, I put a little bit of jewels on. And that's that card. Okay, and then the next card is this card. And I must say, like, this is my favorite. I should have saved it for last, but I didn't. But this is my favorite card. And it's a little different than hers, but it was influenced by hers. Um, I did fussy cut this vase. It was in one of the pattern papers. They had um, like little squares. Let me show you because, of course, I don't have the paper because I cut it up. So it had like the little squares like this that you can use to make a card, um, like that. And some of them had like flowers like that. And so that's where this came from. I cut one of those little squares up and then I fussy cut out the flower here and I put a bow on it. I popped it up on the card. I put a bow on it and a little gem on the top. And I put a border around the card. Now that was tricky. And I'll tell you what happened, like to me, with one of the other cards. Yeah, and so of course I put some gems on, and then this thinking of you, the sentiment also was on one of the one of the little squares like that. I hope you can see it. And I just cut it out and popped it up. And this is my favorite. This is my favorite out of all of the cards. And I wish that it was bigger and I would have turned it into a 5x7 card. But yeah, so there's that card. It says thinking of you. I just love that. I cut the tail off the bow because it was hanging long. It was hanging like this. So yeah, I cut the tail off. So that was that card. And then this card, right? So this card, it was a little challenging. Not the most challenging one, but it was a little challenging. So I popped up the thank you here. And again, I cut that off of one of the little squares like this. Just went in and took the sentiment off of it. And I put a bow. And this right here, I fussy cut. It looked like this. And I fussy cut it out. And I use this was the side, and I used the back side of this paper for the background. I just die cut it from a circle like this because I thought that was cute and it added a little, contrast. in the background and to make this pop out. And I cut the frame. I don't have a frame cutting die. So what I did was I die cut it with one size circle die, and then I came in on the inside and die cut the other one. So if you can tell, it's a little off, but you have to look a little hard to see it. So, and then put the bow up, and I popped all of that up with some foam tape because I probably should have die cut the circle out and did all of that, but I thought about it after I'd already had the panel done, and I was like, well, what can I do to make it look like to make it stand out? And that's what I came up with, and I like it, and of course I put the gems on it. So, and the border on this one and this one gave me a little bit of trouble. Um, oops, gave me a little bit of trouble because my dies, like I say, I don't have frame dies, so I had to die cut it, and then I had to come in and set another die, and so to keep them not being too thick, I made them too thin, and it was a little hard to get them to stay on, to glue on without causing a mess, which is why my third card I did a little differently because it was a mess. So yeah. So this is card number 3. I like it. I like it. And then this is card number 4. So this card I almost had to scrap because so I had to think of a way to fix it. I originally had this for the outside. Well, I had a smaller one, but when I tried to glue it on, it got all wrinkled and buckled, and it was just ugly. It was ugly. So I had to take the frame. I had to take the trim off, and then what I did was I cut like a 1/4 inch strip, and I cut another 5x7 panel, and I cut the frame out the inside. I cut the inside of it, and then I came on the back, and then I glued the strips to the back of the frame, and then I attached the frame to the card, um, to the card panel, and it worked. I hope you understand how I said that, where you could understand what I did. Um, so yeah, and I like the way it came out. And I love me a 5x7 card, so I just had to make this whole wreath. Get it in the card. And of course, I put some jewels on it. And then there's the bow. I should have popped the bow up, but I didn't. Um, and I didn't pop it up. I don't know why I didn't pop it up. I just didn't. Um, but I love the bow, and I put some jewels, like I said. And then I did the birthday die from the stamp set because I got the dies as well. And just like I did the hugs, I did the birthday, but it didn't work with the colors because I didn't have like the purple embossing powder. So I just went with the white, and I think it looks okay. Because that's the only thing that out of the cards, I think that's the only thing that I kind of wonder about if the white is a little too white. Um Popping up out the cards. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? Do I need to bring it down some more? Yeah, if the white is a little too white or if it's okay. Um, I don't know. But it doesn't matter. They're done now. So and I did the wishing you a happy birthday there. And this was I think this was like my second favorite. Maybe okay, so if I had to pick them and put them in order, right? This is definitely card number 1 for me. this would be card number 2, and then this would be card number 3, and this would be the last one. These 2 cards took more work in the constructing of the cards. And for all, none of the cards have inside panels because I normally do those when I send the cards out. I don't put them in before. Um, Sometimes it takes a little, it's not the best idea, especially if I have to, if there's something, say we're running out of the house on Sunday morning and I'm supposed to have a card for somebody and I forget the card, that's not the time to to get the panel as, to stamp inside the card because, just got to get to church on time on Sunday mornings. So I probably should, I could do it on Saturday, but who remembers on Saturday? Not me. I don't remember until Sunday morning when it's almost time to go out the door. Um, so I'll put the panels on them before I send them out. But yeah, so I hope I hope you guys like the cards. If so, tell me which one is your favorite. Tell me in the comments which card is your favorite. And yeah, I think that's it. I just wanted to come on, make a quick little video, show you guys my cards, and let you all know that I'm still here so I can ramble to you a little. um, anyway, so thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you see and if you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Leave me a comment and say hi. I'll say hi back, I promise. So that is it for this video. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye now.